Hey guys, Tyler here. We're gonna react to something I have not seen yet. 94-year-old baby food. So yeah, we're going to watch this reaction video, and I hope I don't get copy strike. But yeah, this is interesting. So here we go.
Today we have a can of baby formula that expired back in the 1930s. We're gonna be opening it up today and seeing, does it still taste good? Does it still make up to what it's supposed to be? And I'm about to butcher the name of this. Meads Dextry Maltose. Meads Dextry Maltose.
Close enough.
Is the name of it. But I'm going to give you guys a close-up look at this can, and we're going to see what it looks like when we open it up. It's a dry powder. I think it's going to be absolutely fine. In the years past, I've opened up a bunch of different types of baby food, not for infants, but for babies. Over on the shelf right here. Over on this shelf, I have some other baby foods that we
Oh yeah, I remember that.
videos a couple years back. Like I taste tested this, which is not super old, maybe 20 years old, but these ones here were from the 80s. Those are dry powder mixes we mixed up, and they all tasted absolutely perfect. So I'm hoping this dry powder is also going to taste really good from the 1930s. Those are from the 80s, but this is a big leap back in time to the 30s. We recently opened this, which is a canned food. That was absolutely disgusting, and we fed that one to the toilet in the other room. So I'm very excited to get this open. And the best part is, it has a key.
Ooh.
I love that. I love old cans where you get to use a key. Yeah, I could use a can opener, but I want to use the key. That's so exciting. So there's a little tab you're going to pull out, put the key on it, twist, and it takes the entire top off. I love doing that. Most canned foods these days don't have that. Spam used to have it. When we opened the 1980s Spam, that had a key. That's actually the top stinkiest food I've ever opened on my channel. If you buy Spam, the Dollar Tree version of it, this teenier can, it actually still has a key. That's really cool.
Huh. Okay, Dollar Tree has a key?
And Spam makes more flavors than you think. Up on the shelf here, there's so many different flavors of it.
Yeah. Spam. It saved the war. It helped us in the war. That's all I know.
And that's just some of them. You can check out that video if you're interested. I had like a whole buffet on the counter of every Spam I could get my hands on. So now I'm going to give you guys a close-up look at this formula can, and then we'll get to opening.
Where is this stuff?
Alright everybody, here's a close-up look at this can. I want to make sure everything focuses in case anyone wants to pause and read it. So I got this from an antique seller, and they say it's from the 1930s. The only definite thing I can prove is it's before 1963, just because it doesn't have the zip code on it.
Zip code on it?
There's also not really instructions on how to make it. It just says to mix it into some hot milk or hot water. We're going to do a little of both, measuring it out evenly. It doesn't tell you how much water to use. It doesn't tell you how much product to use. So we'll just be creative with it and see what we can make. It says right here to dissolve it into hot milk, hot water. So I'm going to get the little burner out. I already got some milk, some water right here, some pots. We're going to see what we can make. Bottom of it. This can's in really, really good condition. You see, it was sealed with lead. It's a dry product, so I'm not worried about lead poisoning at all. But sometimes if it's a really old can with liquid and actual canned food that's ready to eat right out of the container, many of these canned foods we've opened over the years, we've done lead testing.
Yep.
And these things here test for lead, other heavy metals, and a lot of those, it was off the charts of the safety zone. Because when you're testing for it, you see, green is acceptable. If you're in the red, that tells you that
it's
the
poison.
Food and Drug Administration doesn't want you having that. It's too high for human consumption. Now, it says 1230. Could that possibly have expired in December of 1930? It's possible. It's very well possible that it's that old. So now, it also says 75. This was probably maybe 75 cents back in the day. I know baby formula these days it's very expensive. So it wouldn't have surprised me if it was that much back in the day.
We're staying on, guys.
Foods you could get for like 10, 20 cents. So, here's the key. We're going to go ahead and pry that off. Broke. Now, we go around and we find the little teeny tab. I'm going to go ahead with my finger very carefully pull that little tiny tab out. We're going to put that key on there. And the way these work is you're just going to twist. Now it's about to go. Let's see if there's any pressure. Did we break it yet? Yeah, we definitely broke the seal. You can see now. Is that into the can? No, not into the can yet. Maybe there'll still be a pressure hiss. Any moment now.
We just toured so non-stop, making no money. Taco Bell was like the one place where you could actually stretch that money.
I still have not heard any pressure relief, but I want to have two hands. Oh, some of the formula's coming out. There's this white powder all over the place. It's starting to come out. Maybe shaking it around, I fluffed it up, but it's good that you're able to shake it around. I can tell it's not clumped together. Moisture never got in here. So, it seems like there was no pressure relief. Yeah, no pressure at all. Oh, look at all that powder. Let that powder go away. What's it smell like? I think it's going to be perfect. It smells to me just like powdered milk, or it smells like maybe even a vanilla protein shake powder. And not the gross one, but like for bodybuilding. The gross one that's chalky and, not the best tasting, but that smells like it could actually turn into something very